he is probably assuming that she is rich. Today, I want to talk about whether it's a good idea for a girl from the United States, from Europe, to date or marry an Arab man. And my answer might surprise you. Hi, my name is Sarah, and I am an American expat living in Jordan. On this channel, I share videos about life as an expat, experiencing a different culture, and also about cross-cultural relationships, since that's what I experience on a daily basis. So if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can see all of my future videos, and give me a thumbs up so that I know to keep making more of these videos. So just for a little background, I am married to a Jordanian Arab man, and we are very happy. We've been married just a few months, but we have a great relationship, very healthy, all the normal ups and downs, but overall a very happy, healthy relationship. But for this video, in my opinion, I don't think that in general it is a good idea for a girl from the United States or from Europe to date or marry an Arab man. Let me explain why. So the first reason, for my opinion, that it's not a good idea for American or European girls to marry Arabs is because, as a stereotype, not everyone, my husband being one of the exceptions, Arab men and Arabs in general see the West, see the United States and Europe as a kind of dreamland, that if they can just get there by any means possible, that life will be so much better. They'll have great jobs, they'll be rich, life will be perfect. It's kind of like heaven on earth. And I've literally had Arabs say, oh, America's like dreamland. As an example, my own husband, before we were married, when we were getting engaged, we went to visit one of his uncles and let him know, like, we're planning to get married, kind of to seek his blessing, because he's kind of a patriarch of their family. And his initial reaction was not questions about my character, who I am as a person, am I gonna be a good wife and partner for Jawad, none of that. His first reaction was, Jawad, this is such a great opportunity for you. She's gonna give you the ability to go to the United States. Like I was a great networking connection for a job for him. Like that was sort of the mentality. It was not at all to do with, is this a healthy relationship? And unfortunately, that's a mindset that a lot of Jordanians and Arabs have. And I don't say this to belittle Arabs. I'm married to an Arab. I'm married into an Arab family who I love dearly, but it's just a mindset of the culture that is pervasive. It just permeates everywhere. And there's also this assumption that all Westerners are rich. So if an Arab man starts pursuing an American or European girl, that he is probably assuming that she is rich. Like that's the assumption that everyone had about me within Jawad's family and his community until they got to know me more. And I made it very clear, I am not rich. I have lots of student debt. If you're marrying me for the money, you are going to be sorely disappointed. Secondly, Arab culture is male dominated. And I don't want to say that this is always a negative thing. Like I love the way that my husband protects and takes care of me, but it is pervasive throughout the culture. And so even for men who are more progressive, things like a woman being able to leave the home alone, to drive a car and go shopping alone in the evening, for example, is not really socially acceptable. Whereas in the US, when I lived there, I could hop in my car, go anywhere, any time of day on my own, and it was totally fine. I could walk around downtown with my girlfriends and nobody thought it was strange. Here, and in most Arab cultures, that is going to be frowned upon. And some of it's safety and some of it's just culture that's weird. Women don't do that. Another thing that has been challenging for me a little bit is just this differing mentality on standards for men and women. So, for example, an Arab guy can roll out of bed, throw on some sweatpants, a t-shirt, flip-flops, and go to the store, go out, do whatever he wants to do. But a girl can't just throw on some leggings, a t-shirt, put her hair in a messy bun, and go out the door. That's just not considered okay here. And for me, that just feels like a double standard. And so there's just things like that, that there's just a disparity between gender. And some of it's good and some of it's bad, but it's a huge mental adjustment for a woman from the West. And like most men here love their wives, love their mothers, love their sisters, are very kind people, but then there's also going to be the people who just expect, well, I'm the man and you're the woman, and so this is just how it should be and it shouldn't change. And I'm very lucky that my husband is very flexible, and we have a very countercultural relationship, but some of this thinking still permeates into our relationship, and it causes difficulty and conflict at times. And I can't even imagine if he was just so stuck in tradition that he wouldn't even consider doing things a different way. Like, that would be a really, really challenging relationship to be in. I've seen some relationships where it's been a cross-cultural relationship, and that is what's happened, where the guy's like, no, this is how it is, and the woman just has to conform. And I know that before I got married, a lot of my friends and family from the US were concerned that this might be the kind of relationship that I was going into. And I understand that concern now, because it is very common for that to happen in Arab Western relationships. So just to wrap up, I'm not saying that women from the US and Europe should never marry Arab men, but I am saying that it's something that should be done with caution and a lot of time, a lot of research, asking a lot of hard questions, and really digging in deep to make sure that you know who this man is, know what his character and values are, like dive into those cultural differences. I think that's very important. I hope you found this video interesting, and if you did, I would love for you to subscribe and keep watching future videos, and also let me know in the comments if you want me to make more videos like this on this kind of topic, or if you have questions about a cross-cultural relationship that you might be in. I would be happy to share any advice or insight that I might have. So until next time.